Queen of Peace Media presents The Flame of Love, the Spiritual Diary of Elizabeth Kindelmann, written by Elizabeth Kindelmann and narrated by Tabatha Bartlett. Apostolic Blessing from Pope Francis. The following is the English translation of the letter from the Office of the Secretary of State at the Vatican for the blessing of Pope Francis on the movement of the Flame of Love of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, dated June 19, 2013. Dear esteemed one in the Lord, moved by sentiments of filial devotion, the Apostolic Nunciature of Ecuador has used its services to send to the Holy Father your kind letter, which reveals your personal desires and hopes. His Holiness, Pope Francis, is grateful for this gesture of kindness and affection, and asks the Lord to grant you His abundant grace through the Blessed Virgin Mary, to serve the plan of salvation for mankind. With these wishes, His Holiness, invoking the protection of the Immaculate Heart of Mary, is pleased to impart the apostolic blessing, which he extends to the movement Flame of Love of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Allow me to take this opportunity to express the testimony of my consideration and esteem in Christ. Angelo Becciu, Archbishop, Substitute for General Affairs, Secretary of State, Vatican. History of the Flame of Love and the Spiritual Diary. In June 1989, Bishop Bernardino Echeverria Ruiz, Archbishop of Guayaquil, Ecuador, said Flame of Love is a new name given to that immense and eternal love that Mary professes to all human beings, for whom Christ offered his life and shed his blood. Likewise, Flame of Love is the name that expresses the love that Mary has for her children. This private association of the faithful has received the heartfelt approval of His Eminence Cardinal Peter Erdo, Primate of Hungary, the approval of bishops throughout the world in whose diocese it flourishes, as well as an apostolic blessing from Pope Francis on June 19, 2013. The movement began in the heart of the poor and humble Hungarian mystic and Third-Order Carmelite, Elizabeth Kindelmann, who was born in 1913 and died in 1985. It began when she heard the voices of Jesus and Mary in inner locutions and was commanded by the Lord to write them down. The result is this diary, a spiritual classic that has gifted the world with untold blessings and a spiritual program for our turbulent times. The original diary was translated by Father Gabriel Rona, Society of Jesus, from Hungarian into Spanish, and is the source for this English edition, as well as the complete spiritual diary. In 1983, the devotion arrived in Mexico and then spread to Canada, the United States, and many other countries. In June 1989, Cardinal Bernardino Echeverria Ruiz, Archdiocese of Guayaquil, Ecuador, endorsed the publication of Father Rona's translation, and on October 22, 1996, officially approved the statutes of the Flame of Love movement. When Father Rona asked for the Holy Father's approval so that the Flame of Love would be accepted in the whole Church, the Vatican, through Cardinal Francis Stafford, responded for the Holy Father. I encourage you to continue so the association bears abundant fruits among its members and the whole Church. I invite you to continue your duties as spiritual director. Already on June 6, 2009, Cardinal Peter Erdo, Archbishop of Esztergom, Budapest, Hungary, had given his Imprimatur to the original spiritual diary. The Cardinal said the following on June 1, 2009 at Maria Ramete, on the Feast of Pentecost regarding the Flame of Love. This spirituality spread to many countries throughout the world and has produced positive fruits. Before making this decision in Budapest, we have spoken with bishops, priests, and people from other countries. We have also talked with pastors.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?